Yo, guys, I just came back from Gamescom. Actually, I was supposed to go today on Saturday, but all the tickets have been bought out. And I was thinking maybe I can sneak in, but actually, I'm very glad that I didn't because I went Friday, and it turns out that between me and the Promised Land, like there was some heavy protection. It was way more protected than a nuclear plant. So not only they had like magnetic gates, but behind those gates there was basically an army of nerd guards that were just ready, was just waiting for me to do something stupid, and they're trained, heavily trained, like fingers, which they trained with Diablo, Counter Strike, and whatnot. They were just ready to pull this trigger. Some of them, they really didn't look like physically capable, so I suspect they possessed some kind of psionic powers. And the moment I would start to run through those gates, they would probably, make my head pop like a melon or some stuff like that. But it was lucky that I actually got the tickets on Friday. Unfortunately, guys, Friday was the only day I could participate, and kind of shame because there was also this Duster Disrespect at Thursday. Azure team was hanging out. I didn't see them on Friday, unfortunately. I also know that there was Bryson, I think Wednesday or Thursday. So shame. But I actually met with the team from Dimensionals, and you rarely have this feeling that you meet someone that you previously only talked to behind the screen and it immediately clicks. And guys, I have found out some stuff that they haven't even shown to the holders yet. So please, guys, leave the smash the like button. Leave the smash button. Smash the like button. After the review, I will share all that I have found out and stuff that actually makes me even more bullish on dimensionals. Let's go.
Oh my god, Squid Game is the worst kind of playground.
So, guys, on Gamescom, I've visited many different stands with many different games, Web 2 games, Web 3 games. Like 99% of the stands there were Web 2 games, and nobody gives a shit about Web 3 components, like that your assets, you're going to be able to trade them or whatever. Like, rarely someone asks this question. And honestly, guys, this is something really that we tend to forget in this Web3 echo chamber, that like gamers actually really want to play. So when the game is really entertaining, people will just come. When the game is not, well, you because you also saw like Web2 games that people were just not interested. So I approached few of those stands where nothing was going on, and yeah, the game was not fun. So nobody was standing there. And it was really cool to see that dimensional stand was basically occupied, and occupied all the time by totally different, age of people. So there were kids, there was also adults, and everybody had fun. So, the visual appeal of those characters from the game and how the games, the gameplay is just hitting all the different age categories. So this is another really cool point. And I saw this live. I saw, people were walking, they were coming in, approaching the stand. They were generally interested about the game. Nobody asked anything about Web3 component. So the only reason that like assets are dumping or whatever, or like price fluctuates, is because we Web3 degens are playing this game of collecting ETH and trying to play the speculative hype and stuff, right? But in reality, long-term play for every project is, if you're building a really good game, then, well, a lot of players will play this game if it's really good. And then your assets will be valuable, because with a lot of players, some of those players will probably want to have this asset and they will not care about the money. It's the same like I just bought. I bought like some time ago, I bought Baldur's Gate Collectioners Edition. After playing early access a little bit, I just knew I have to do it, because this asset will just grow up in value. You just play the game, it's really good. You don't need to, be speculating on stuff. It just, if you play enough games and you see, oh, this is a really good game, and now, basically, for the initial price around 280 euro, now it's going around 2K. So it's like 6x on the gaming asset, which in Web3 space is basically should work in the same way, but we have just degens and stuff. Okay, but back to dimensionals. Speaking with Sash, with the rest of the team, you immediately know that those guys are just passionate about the game. You're not approaching and talk about Web3 components. They really do not care right now about the Web3 component as much as just delivering super valuable product. And they have shown me what, also because they're kind of expanding the IP. It's not going to be just the game, but there's also going to be a comic series. There's also going to be a animated show. And guys, I've seen like 2 minutes preview of this animated show. God damn. God damn. It's like, I don't know if you guys seen Powerpuff Girls or Samurai Jack. This is a kind of animation that you can watch regardless of your age, and it will be cool. You will laugh if you're an adult. You will laugh if you're a kid. It has some seriousness in it, but it also has this, sweetness. And Dimensionals is made like that. I saw this 2 minutes. I was laughing, guys, and honestly, like the colors, the drawing, the animation, so clean, so nice, and I totally see this being played in the TV, and it's really hard to do something entertaining right now. I've seen a lot of stuff on Netflix. I've seen, a lot of stuff that is coming out. Literally, not much is actually enjoyable. Most of this stuff is just mediocre shit. I'm not even saying about cartoons, because it's That's pathology sometimes, what's going on. And honestly, guys, this show, I am actually super excited for this one. And but this is also, of course, also only my opinion. Probably soon they're gonna release this trailer, or you can see. And I'm not telling this to hype anything, guys. I'm telling this to like just kind of create awareness that not everything you see now, this is like the final stuff, and like those prices that are right now, and this doesn't matter. This project will be really big in few years because it will create something that is just unbreakable. Like people will just see dimensionals everywhere because it's really super fun and entertaining. And I believe that those characters totally might be, you know, in the future action figures and stuff like that. Of course, I'm speculating super right now, but I see this like this IP really be appealing for all the age categories. And if I would have a kid, I would also watch with him, probably with the whole family. So this is the type of stuff that I saw. And speaking with the team, you just know that they're super focused on just delivering this fun. I believe that this is like the one of the most important. That's this is basically the most important thing in this industry. And you can see this also if you look at Baldur's Gate, right? You see like those guys were able to achieve such a great success because they were not forced by money. They were not forced by we need to deliver mediocre product fast or something. They were just, they had a vision, they executed on this. Founder was super into games, and he did what he loved. And you can see the same with Sash, you can see the same with the team. And this is kind of things I'm looking for when I want to see like the game being, potentially big in the future. That is also another very cool point because right now, if you really try to, please the Web3 community, you have to make somehow your project pump the floor price or whatever, and or give them additional drop because everybody's bitching like because their assets going down. Will this really help you to develop your game the way you dreamed as a founder or the way you had a vision to be building? Because those holders will probably try to convince you to do something that not necessarily is good for the game, but for their backs. So ignoring this type of behavior and just continue building aligned with your initial vision, I think it's super powerful. And it's probably super hard. So yeah, guys, after this Gamescom, that was just an eye opener. Just wanted to share that with you, my opinion. Not really much more to say. I, of course, just to be, 100% sure we're on the same page, not hyping stuff. I really do not care if you buy or not or sell. This is totally not about that. I'm a holder of dimensionals. I bought like not that long ago, like 2 days ago, because they did. That's a price range for me that is really acceptable. And yeah, I'm just gonna hang out with the project because I'm also really curious, like what they're building with the next builds. I saw some new. With the new build, they introduced also new equips for the characters. They allowed some crazy combos. Actually, yeah, I'm just on this train to enjoy the ride and see what's going on. And I think that this is an approach you should take if you really want to be interested in a game rather than just, pay and hope that your bags will explode in the future. I don't know that if this is it's better to just buy Bitcoin, I think. So yeah, guys, this video took longer than I expected, but hopefully that brings you some value different than most of the Web3 gaming hyping stuff. It should put things into perspective. And I don't know, smash the like button will help me. And see you next time. Yo.